49 BC. Northern Italy, the Rubicon River. On one side lies the law of Rome, on the other, the seal of treason. Gaius Julius Caesar stands at the edge. His mind is clouded. The sacred disease the ancients call epilepsy, once again pulling the black veil over his consciousness. But this time is different. In the endless, silent forests of Gaul, far from the eyes of Rome, Caesar had sworn an oath to a different master, Mithras, the god of light and brutal pacts. In the damp dark of the grotto, Caesar interpreted the visions brought by his illness not as seizures, but as divine instructions. As the blood of the bull stained the earth, his mortal fears died. From that night on, he was no longer a mere proconsul. He was an emissary of a destiny carved in stone. Historians call it ambition. Strategists call it a tactical gamble. But in the lightning storm of his mind, Caesar heard only the command of Mithras. When the human brain loses the boundary between reality and hallucination, only absolute faith remains. Was Caesar a prisoner of his own fractured mind? Or was he the first leader to weaponize his illness into a conduit for power? Then, the moment arrived. Alea Iacta Est. The die is cast. A river is not merely crossed. An era is incinerated. As Caesar stepped into the Rubicon, he ceased to be a man. He became the shadow of Mithras, walking upon the earth. Rome had no idea that its destruction was not a product of political unrest, but a cold, calculated design, forged in the heat of a divine fit. But every pact forged in the dark demands a price. Mithras gives absolute power, but he strips away humanity. Years later, when the daggers of the Senate tore through his flesh in the hall of Pompey, Caesar did not bleed like a god. He bled like a man. Perhaps the tragedy was never his illness, but his belief that he had mastered it. In the end, Rome was conquered not by a tyrant, but by a divine illusion, leaving us to wonder, are we the masters of our minds, or merely actors playing a part written by our own shadows?